Trongle Park for Mousehole versus Falmouth Town. It's Mousehole's last home game of the season and they're looking to put things right following their Boxing Day defeat at Bickland Park. They're also looking to put things right after the defeat away at Bideford on Saturday. Let's have a look back at the highlights. That defeat leaves us in 4th place, but with a much tougher fight on our hands if we are to make a home playoffs. But we're still in the mix with 2 games to go. This is Mousehole versus Falmouth Town.
Welcome to the field, Mousehole!
Myself, Jack and Luke, we've been shooting down at the club for pretty much most of this season, and we kind of wanted to give back and show off some of our images and show them off to the people who want to come to this really big game this afternoon. We've really loved being down here. We've loved the community, we've loved the people, we've interacting with the players, interacting with the fans, the community. It's just been so lovely, and we thought by maybe showing off some of our work, it's a way for us to also give back to the great community of the club and hopefully leave, graduating this year, so hopefully leave a bit of a lasting impact with the club and leave what we've done over the last year, leave it with the club for the future. If anyone wants to get hold of the pictures, the details are below. Just drop an email or give me a text and we can get you one of the pictures. So they're really great quality, and yeah, I think it's all going towards a great cause.
Well, it's all finished here and the points have been shared between Mousehole and Falmouth Town, and joining me is the goal scorer Tim Nixon and midfielder Josh Bernard to give their thoughts. What did you make of that, Josh?
I thought we were unlucky, to be honest. I thought we controlled all the first half. It was all us, and I think just a little bit of lax of concentration down in the end, right in the corner, gave away a pen. But apart from that, I thought we were the better side, and I just think sometimes it just doesn't go your way. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Frustrating one from our point of view. I thought we controlled the first half. We went 1-0 up, and then I think last 5, just like Josh said, lack of concentration, a bit manic. Gave away a few cheap free kicks, give them an opportunity to put the ball in the box, and then and that's where they got the chance. That's where they won the penalty. I think from us not clearing it. So, and then the second half that we were chasing it, and I think again they just probably frustrated us, and we had a few chances there, a few opportunities, but just couldn't do it. But like I said, frustrating.
Josh, do you feel on another day maybe you may have come away with all 3 points?
I think we were right at it. I think we were good. We prepared well. I think we honestly set out what we did. We executed perfectly, really. And I just think it was that little 5 minutes spell where we just didn't keep our heads, and they just capitalised on it. And I think second half, like Nick said, they frustrated us, and then it was just one of them games where it became basketball, and we just struggled to get out of it and take control of it again.
Tim, it is our last home game of the season. Have you got a message for the fans?
Yeah, support all season's been superb. Couldn't have asked for anything better. So it makes a massive difference, on days like this. In the games where we've managed to get wins as well, it's been unreal. So I want to thank them for all their time, their efforts, not just home games, away games as well. So yeah, massive thank you.
You're today's man of the match. Well done. Jake, maybe not the result we were looking for. What were your thoughts on that?
No, look, we wanted to win the game. I thought first half we had real control of the game. I really liked us. We talked about staying calm and making sure we didn't get drawn into anything that we didn't need to. And we did that so well for 45 minutes, and then the last 2 or 3 minutes, we gave away a silly yellow card, and could have been a penalty potentially. And then look, the penalty's not a penalty, but we gave them chances to do that, and so It's a shame because, like I said, for 45 minutes we had real control of the game. We weren't tearing them apart by any stretch of the imagination, but real control of the flow of the game and of the areas of the pitch that we wanted to control. I thought we did it really well. So look, we said at half time, look, reset, don't be too disappointed about the goal. Reset and go and do the same again. I thought second half it was a bit scrappy and scruffy. I don't think any team really did enough to win the game. We huffed and puffed a little bit, but we created probably the better positions, but didn't really do enough to test them. So yeah, a bit frustrating. We looked leggy second half. And Falmouth, Falmouth, I'm sure the same. It's a punishing schedule. So look, we're really frustrated because it's a game we feel that if we're at it and we're as good as we can be, we can win. But Falmouth, obviously really important for them. To come and make it hard for us and make it difficult for us. And they always do that. They're fantastic at that. So credit to them for sticking in it second half. They carried the threat second half as well. So, but yeah, frustrating one.
How do we now bounce back from this to try and get 3 points in the final day against another great opposition?
Yeah, I don't, at this stage I'm not sure. Like we'll have a think about this week. I haven't fully looked at it, but it looks like we're going to the last game with something to play for, which I've said to the boys is so exciting. There's 10, 12 teams, in maybe even more in the middle part of the league that have got nothing on next week, and this week comes a chore. For us, we've got something really exciting to look forward to. We've got to go to a really good club and good ground and go and try and get a positive result. And that's what you want to be. That's the position you want to be in football. So I'm really chuffed that we've got that opportunity next week, and the boys deserve it for their efforts this season. And no, we weren't sparkling today by any stretch, but these local ones we've said all along are really difficult and have different edge to them in a different field. So we'll prep this week, get ready for great place to go and play your football, and we've got to go and get a positive result. So it's exciting. I'll back the boys to go and do that. They're a great group and they've been brilliant all season, and we've got something really exciting to look forward to and play for at the weekend. And I'm already looking forward to it. I wish it was tomorrow, not physically for the boys, but they need to look forward to it, embrace it, and see what happens next Saturday.
And one last quick one, it is our last home game of the season. Have you got a message for all the fans that have given so much time to this team this season?
Yeah, in fact, this year by a long way it's been noticeable. The support has really picked up, and I say improved in number and improved in noise. I'm not sure what the gate was today, but it looks strong, and the away following's been incredible. But there's been a lot of games here where there's been a real atmosphere, sucking the ball towards that goal. So yeah, massive thank you. They've been brilliant. To have the average crowd that we've got in the tiny little village that we live in is testament to the football club, to the players, for people want to come and watch them play, and massive thanks for the fans. It's, lots of familiar faces. So yeah, massive thank you, and look, hopefully we'll get another opportunity to say thank you. It'd be that in next Saturday, it'll be that in the playoffs, but we made a real effort to go round and thank them. So yeah, huge for us.
Thanks, Jake.